before I can give you any more commitment. Do you know?
I don't respect marriage.
Just a minute. Why do you think, Kieran, she doesn't respect you?
Because every time I try and give her something as a present or an engagement ring, she just tosses it away. She doesn't give a monkey's about it.
Do you know why that is? Right, because when he gives me something, right, it's from his work. It's not actually what he's bought.
It's not always. What about all the makeup?
Okay, fair enough.
I bought you makeup. Valentine's Day, I bought an item of makeup for 5 days leading up to Valentine's Day.
Ah.
And a card every day leading up to it.
Yes.
And
he's
what
very
happens?
Romantic.
The makeup gets...
What can I say?
The makeup gets left on the side. The children use it as crayons and play items, right? Yes, and then she's moaning that she's got no makeup.
But it's my makeup.
But when I buy you something, you treat it with no respect.
Yes, I do. It's in my bedroom.
Has she ever cheated on you?
As far as I'm concerned, yeah.
He thinks I have. Because, why? Can I say this?
It was only about a week ago that she created an argument and kicked me out on purpose just to have her mate round.
Because he's my mate. I'm allowed my friends around.
So where's the honesty? Where's the commitment from you?
Where did you go then?
Yeah, it's not like he's in her bed, though, is it? It's just...
No, I was in my front room. I had my other friend there. My kids are in bed. My son, one of my sons was in my bed. He said to me, he swore blind. He walked up a ladder outside and was looking for him. He said I was in bed with him, which was an absolute lie. So, can you see...
Have you ever caught her in bed with anyone?
I was in bed with... No, not... I wasn't naked.
You weren't naked?
No, I wasn't naked. He was... We were both... we went out together, me and my friend, right? What he doesn't understand is I'm allowed... Yeah, he's male, because I get on better with males than I do females.
Right.
OK, which obviously isn't right, you know, but it's my house. It's my life.
Hang on, was this guy in the bed then?
My house, my life. Where's the commitment as a couple? My house, my life. Where's the commitment as a couple?
But it was my house. It was my house.
Hang on, so this guy was what, in your bed?
He was... No, I took him up to the top room to sleep, right? And he was literally drunk, right? Literally. He was absolutely hammered. And he said... he said he was trying to take his shirt and that off. So I took his shirt and off him. I put him in bed. That was it. He's too old for me, for Christ's sake. Do you know what I mean? He walks in, he jumps through my window, right? He jumps through my window and then runs upstairs and goes, he didn't even catch me doing anything. I was just lying there.
So hang on a minute.
We were friends.
So Kieran, when people go out for a night out, they come back drunk.
I wasn't drunk. I don't drink alcohol.
Go on.
And he knows that.
Fair enough, she's teetotal. So she's teetotal, obviously. He's drunk. She has to strip him off. And then she accidentally falls in bed naked next to him.
Actually, but excuse me, if you're friends, it's all about trust. Oh, really?
Right.
It's all about trust, Kieran. Right. I didn't do anything.
So you trust him?
Right.
When you've known him for 2 weeks?
He didn't touch me.
2 weeks?
2 weeks, yeah.
He's exaggerating.
How long did you know him?
I've known him about 2 years. He lives up Larchfield. He lives not that far away from me.
So how come you told me you'd known him 2 weeks?
I lived in Larchfield because you just wouldn't shut up. Yeah, because you always exaggerate. You always exaggerate.
Let me come to some of the blokes.
Finding you in bed naked with other people.
This is not about that. You throw everything in my face that I haven't actually done wrong.
Hang on, just a minute, you two. Let me interrupt your argument. Yes,
but you want commitment, so you can jump in bed with other people.
Do you don't think he's committed to you? Do you think she's committed to you?
He knows I'm committed to him, but he just won't admit it.
He never gets a chance to speak, actually.
Yeah, because I know he's lying.
What is commitment? If commitment means that you're prepared to work with somebody and respect somebody, then definitely not.
Why?
But you don't.
Because if I go to my friend's house and I phone her up from my friend's house, she'll sit there and F and blind them. Because she sees my friends as a threat.
Because you know why, right? If you're a couple, right?
Yeah.
You do things together. You go to
not
a friend's house.
Not all the time.
No, fair enough. Not all the time. But you go to friend's house together. You have, something to eat. Right? I have dinner parties around my house.
Yeah.
You know, his friends hates kids, right? I am a mother with children, and he is only allowed to go on his own, right? He's not allowed to take us. Don't lie. Right? Because it is the truth. And we and the kids get stuck at home.
Once for yes and twice for no.
She's talking about my friend, yeah. She's not the motherly type, but I believe that she would...
Oh, you've got female friends?
Her and her long-time partner, bear in mind. I'm not on about somebody I go and see, she's just a woman on the road. It's her and her partner.
Oh, OK.
Now, I believe that she would make the effort to have Marilyn and the boys round if it wasn't for the fact that Marilyn keeps calling her nasty names and swearing at her on the phone.
What did you want to say?
I just wanted to know, Marilyn, did all the arguments and all these problems in the relationship start before you found his collections, as it were?
No, the arguments actually started when, at the beginning of our relationship, his ex phoned me up. I was in the middle of the town centre, and said that he'd been with her that night, he touched her up, and she had great pleasure of telling me, and he came into town centre where I was, quite clearly stated to my face, I don't care, it was true, I did do it, and I don't care, and had me in tears in the middle of town centre.
So why did you stick with him after that then?
Because...
Yeah, one last question, yes.
It seems to me, despite his personal collection, it seems to me that you've got this whole persona where he has to bend over backwards for you, but you don't have to do anything. So why don't you try committing to him, respecting him, you might get 100% back.
So you've got... You see, you've turned it all round on me.
At what stage of the relationship did I make a mistake?
You made a mistake right at the beginning.
Right at the beginning, right?
Yeah, you
and that's
did.
before we got engaged or anything like that.
Excuse me, a question. Who wears the pants in your relationship?
I do, because he... Oh, come on. You know, it's normally the men. I've always had people telling me what to do and how to run a relationship. All I want from our relationship is love. No, will you just listen? That is your problem. You never listen.
Hang on,
Wait,
let's take a break. Let's take a break here. Let's take a break, because the question is, should Marilyn and Kieran stay together or should they split up? Well, I'm sure that Nikki and Jeff have got a view on this, and we will find out what that view is after the break.